Well, back to more Pokemon White 2. So last time, we did the Full Metal Cup series. We obviously made a lot of money with that one, and yeah, that one's definitely one of my favorites, that's the thing, sure. I really like the good endings, and then, yeah, the strange endings are pretty alright, I think, as well. We also did the bad endings, too. And yeah, this time, yeah, we're gonna be doing all the post-game, and you get everyone into the right order, I believe. I believe it was something like this. But I'll double check, obviously, so yeah. And to start off, yeah, we're going to be doing a bit of EV training. Yes, again, I got a few more Hondu berries. Serena seems like a very good fit with those because we were using them in the PWT, so yeah, and I haven't EV trained them, I think, so yeah. So let's go to one gun, and let's go beat some shops. But yeah, a lot of my shops ranked up. Both my guns now sell star reduction berries, which is very nice. Because yeah, one of them's ranked 10 and one's ranked 9, so yeah. Anyway, I want to buy a lot of items that only a trainer can use, so yeah, that has to be this. It's ranked 10 though, so all I'm gonna get is the points for that, so yeah, for one gun, but that's still kind of nice to get. Let's see who else we can find. You got you. I got a souvenir as well, which is nice. So that makes that Pokemon great. That'll be the Bistro, so let's go with that. Because yeah, the gyms are obviously the Colosseums are both ranked 10, I believe, so yeah. So it makes sense to do that. Now you wanna go there, don't you? I also need to Oppo's Garden. I know if this works. Seems like it did. It's gonna be a long road to get him to rank 10, but if we do, that'd be kinda cool, so yeah. Any EV training Pokemon would be too difficult. Anyway. So that makes a Pokemon great. Once again, that'll be the Bistro. And yeah, that gets it to rank 10. So that's another rank 10 shop. That's awesome. And what you got? I wanted to go to a shop run by a careful person. Yeah, that's probably the Bistro again, so yeah, let's do that. So I got a lot of points for Trinity. Yeah, a lot of points. Alright. How about some EV train then? So let's go in our bag. So yeah, I got a few Hondu berries. We want to use these on Lacey and Serena. So let's do that. I think I need to do this. There we go. I also got some Koala or Kelsey berries. So yeah, I can use those on Beatrice as well. But anyway, so Hondu doesn't work. Serena, it does work. So there we go. And Antonio doesn't work. So now we don't need them anymore. So that's nice. So yeah, like I said, I'm being Serena. So we'll use the Pomex. We'll use the Koala. There we go. And the Grapplers. There we go. I should probably double check Lacey as well with these. So yeah, Permac, no effect. Koala, no effect. Hondu just checked, and now Grappa, no effects. There we go. Alright, let's focus on Serena for the time being, and then we'll probably focus on Vitra. I might do John Tracy later. But anyway. So yeah, let's see if Serena can get more speed. I think we can do this and get Serena all the way up there. That'd be kind of cool. So yeah. Yes, again, I was use them in the world leaders. Even though this nice boost could be very nice. So yeah. And we got attack. Feature needs speed only, I believe, so yeah, so I can't do too much of them. Alright, all race from that. With attack, I think it was, yeah, so I think, yeah, after that it's gonna be speed, so let's have a look. Yeah, most of my Pokemon weirdly now need speed, which is interesting, so yeah. So there we go. And yeah, I don't think you gave any more speed, but that's okay. And yeah, I'll double check attack. On Serena. It looks like, yeah, they can't gain any more attacks, so yeah. So that's good. There you go. Alright. So what you got? Yeah, I believe you're also maxed out. You also want to give me speed. So let's do that. Then notice that, yeah, again, I focus on attack first. I guess that kind of makes a lot of sense, so yeah. Again, hitting card. I mean, yes, I think speed is more important than attacking very hard in Pokemon, because, like, yeah, if you have speed, then yeah, you can control things quite a bit. Yeah, I'm focused on attack, it's just that I feel like my Pokemon can, you know, naturally outspeed, I think. So yeah, I think that's the reason why. So there we go. That should be all the speed you can give me. Alright. So yeah, now let's go check out the other shops. So yeah, now you can give me S rank, which is really cool. So yeah, green shot and yellow shot. Seeing a lot of shots doing this, which is nice. A big nugget, that's really good. You guys are gonna want that soon. Red shot. You got the rough rock. But yeah, again, I think the higher rank is, the more likely you are to get actual good items, so yeah, so that's nice. We still got a lot of hot stones, though, that's kind of the life of this place, so yeah. Yeah, again, yeah, I think at some point, yeah, I probably don't need to show Jonapi that much. Because again, everything's gonna be maxed out. I'll probably just buy things off screen then, probably, I don't know. You got an odd keystone, alright. I don't know what we would do with that, but anyway. Because that's the item for Spirit Tube normally, so yeah. What does it even do in this game? I have no idea. Yeah, one thing I don't miss is how you get Spirit Tomb in some Pokemon games. It's normally a nightmare, so yeah. It doesn't say anything. I don't wonder if this can be sold. I feel like maybe not. I don't even know if Spirit Tomb is in this game. I think there's one way to get Spirit Tomb, but I don't have access to it. So anyway, let's get the Tomato Berry. For my low speed setups, if I want to use my Pokemon for that. And again, like I said, I don't really want to do that with John Tracy, even though they do have a Volt Switch, which is better if they're slower, but that's okay. Again, having them outspeed like the majority of Pokemon, I think for a regular playthrough, that's alright. So yeah. If I really want to not use Volt Switch, I can switch out the Cycler Beam or something like that. Even though, like, my team has, like, a million Bug-type moves, but anyway. That's just kind of how it went, so yeah. Speaking of, I can actually make a moveset change, and this might actually lead to one of my Bug-type moves being removed, so yeah. So I'll do that. And yeah, I'll buy, once again, the Max Revive. Again, I don't worry too much about my money, as you'll see later. Anyway, now you are rank 10, which is very nice. So now I can get Porymex, Kelpsies, and Qualots every day, which is very nice. Oh, yeah, I haven't actually been buying them. I've just been, you know, relying on the person who just gives you the 5 berries every day, so yeah. That's basically what I've been doing. So yeah, just buy all these, because why not, basically. I also have a lot more, I can sell this one to make a profit, so yeah, I could do that as well. That's that, yeah, again. Selling Maniac is very slow. That's the only problem with doing that, so yeah. The money you do make is very good. So let's see. You can raise a level by 8. That's kind of crazy. You do want more speed. So yeah, let's do that. On Serena once again. It's already strong. So this speed can go to Vitra. But first, yeah, let's use some stuff on Vitra just in case. So yeah, Promag. There we go. Kelsey. There we go. And Koala. There we go. And then Gripper. There we go. So now we can give it the speed boost. I actually have 2 speed boosts as well, but they cost quite a lot, so yeah. So I'll give it to Vitra. As again, I think Vitra has max special attacks, so yeah. And then out of that, yeah, it's really only John Tracy, isn't it? So yeah. So that's good. We can think about them next week. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, already strong. So yeah. Technically, yeah, I could do more because of John Tracy, but I think I'll save it for another time. So anyway, because again, we might be able to get it all we might be able to get John Tracy maxed out with by next week if I gather more berries and stuff like that. But anyway, let's see. Now we're gonna do the big things, but once again, I'm gonna cut for this. Even though the recording is on a different day, we still only got baseballs, so yeah. So once again, yeah, I'm gonna cut another just explain kind of what happened, so yeah. So yeah, let me go ahead and work on that. Alright, okie dokie. So yeah, I haven't fought the veteran yet. The male one at least. We did fight the female one. They had a Dragonite, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, we'll see what this guy has. 4 Pokemon, a Jolteon. That's pretty cool. So yeah, in terms of levels, everyone but Serena gained level, John Tracy gained 2 levels. That's how it went for us, so yeah. No, yeah, it wasn't that interesting except for here, where yeah, I got a rare candy from the nursery 8. I don't remember what the psychic gave, but if I can't remember, it must have not been that important, so yeah. So yeah. The big same gave like nothing basic, it was 2 Ultra Balls and a Pokédoll alongside the irons. And then of course got Zincs here, so yeah. But anyway. Sancho's kind of strong with that Earthquake. But we'll Earthquake him back, and I'll do that. But most likely need a retreat if I don't think Lacey can handle this. Yeah, that's the video, a Tyranitar. We'll see if the Earthquake can get it. We have Sand Force on our side though, so it might be able to. So let's see. Yeah, I was gonna hopefully send this out a bit earlier, but I mean, then the Sand Slush at Sandville, which would have been quite bad, so yeah. Let's scar me again. I don't think we could take this, so yeah, let's go into. Yeah, John Tracy makes the most sense. My other line is learn 14 carat Skarmory very easily, so we'll do that. Yeah, because stealing is not going to do anything. Now, yeah, we'll go for Thunderbolt. Yeah, some pretty interesting Pokemon stuff. Again, Veterans of the Ace Trains are definitely the most interesting trains you can find out. Especially the Veterans, because again, they give you PP Max, which is extremely good. So yeah. The other get, again, like I think I said this before, but yeah, getting max PP on your Pokemon in this game is not too difficult, so yeah. So there we go. And Lacey also levels up once again. As well as Strong doesn't give off. Alright, so that done. I think today's gonna have an interesting common theme. We're gonna go to, like I said, I think something's gonna happen in Driftville, so yeah, I could be wrong about when this happens, but we'll go double check. So let's go on our bike. And let's go heal up. And also, yeah, we got medals thanks to we got medals thanks to the move you just did, so that's nice. So go check that out. You also got Naming Champ. He has a nickname, so that's what we used. Cop Movies Master, and there we go. So yeah, like I said, let's have a little trip to Driftvale. And once again, let's order my Pokemon once again. Yeah, we're level 72, which is not too bad. So yeah, we're looking pretty nice in levels. But again, like I said, yeah, it is definitely good to keep up with Big Stone Circle, especially because I'm not doing it every day. We do have a Pokemon, I think a Lollysuck can level up slowly, so yeah, it's good to, let's be on top of that. Let's go on the bike. Let's go check out here. Nah, it's not happened yet. Although, maybe we've already done it too, actually, now I think about it. But hey, it's good to check in on these people. But yeah, that means we're done in Driftvale City. Again, I think there was a flashback before here. I think we've already done it then, so yeah. But if not, that's okay. We can always check back in later. There will be one in Miss Stolted City though, so yeah. So let's hop on board. If I have already done the flashback, that must have been a long time ago. If I haven't, then yeah, that must mean we need to do something else. But luckily we will be back to that area later. But anyway though, Skylight does have a flashback, so let's go talk to her. Hey, what's up? I know, since you're here, I'll tell you a little secret. Skylar, can I ask you a favor? Sure, what's up? I decided I need a PR makeover. I wanted to try out my new ideas with you, Skylar. A PR makeover? That's right. Here's the thing. I make what everyone thinks is cool into a reality, right? Well, I get to do what I want to do. And while being a model may be difficult, most importantly, it's fun. The hard parts are really hard. I mean, everyone judges me simply based on my appearance. They'll say that I'm reserved, and I don't look like the type who would tell jokes. So I've been thinking about it constantly since then. A sophisticated joke. How should I put it? My looks suggest that I'm not a lot of fun. I'll tear down that mistaken image with my own hands. I'll say something silly and give someone an opportunity to call me out so we can all have a good laugh. Okay. Okay, get a load on this. Throw that Miss Heavy clink into the clink. Cosmic is so cool, don't you cough agree, Gus? You bought these saucers of clay? Did you buy them on Clay Away? Lisa, those are just a bunch of bad puns. Where's the joke? Exactly, if I make bad puns, I'm supposed to be telling a joke. Doesn't it give people even more of an opportunity to tease you and start a funny back and forth? That's a little too sophisticated for me. Actually, it's very hard to understand. Really? I guess I'll just rethink my fashion first. Sounds good. Hey, as long as we're hanging out, surely you wouldn't mind having a Pokemon battle with me, right? You bet, and I'm calling Shirley. Oh, Elisa. That one's an interesting one. Easy to serve Elisa, okay? So yeah, that's probably the conversation that sparked the That's probably the conversation that sparked, you know, her deciding to change her design, so yeah. Nothing in Lentimus, so we're going to Undella. Because the sun's someone waiting for us. Also, it's summer now, so Undella Town is a lively place. So I guess we'll go check that out too. I mean, there's anything different in here. You also go get this in iron. A pearl. Undella! yeah, Undella Town. You know what? Undella Town's such an interesting place because, again, you know, it makes a lot of sense that it would, you know, change drastically based on what season it is. Considering it's kind of the resort town of the game, so yeah. It's always, you know, so cool to see in action. So you go. The Pokemon World Tournament. I wanted Cynthia to participate too. Well. What's this? What's your name? Okay, I remember that. Rohan, nice to meet you. I'm Cynthia. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, like you. I have an insatiable curiosity researching Pokemon. I'm sure you know about Undella Bay's abyssal ruins, right? I'm staying at my friend's village so I can investigate them. In order to get to know each other better as Pokemon trainers, I like how Pokemon have a match. Glad to be my opponent. I think I could take up, but I'm not 100% sure. You prefer to take things silly and rash, am I right? When you're ready, come talk to me. I'll be happy to see you. So, yeah. Again, I think she's high 70 is the reason why. So again, I think I can win. I'm not 100% sure, like I said. The Sunlight is strong. Depending on the Pokemon, that can be either an advantage or a disadvantage. Strong Sunlight makes Fire-type moves strong and Water-type moves weaker. So yeah, I already knew about that. The riches move far away. It's a bit lonely around here. And yeah, this house should be the same, yeah. Alright. Doesn't look that different, actually, but yeah, again, the lively music definitely helps. I don't know if Cynthia is tied to the month, I feel like she might be. But anyway, we have Hugh here though, so who should we use against Hugh? Serena seems like a decent lead, so yeah, let's give this a go. Well, he's actually got Bolt. I can't forget about that. What? Is it like I came here? It isn't like I came here because I have rumors about Cynthia being here. I don't want to challenge her or anything. I was interested in the Abyssal Ruins. See, here's proof, you can have it. H06 dies, so yeah, as you can probably accept, yeah, you're supposed to do this in the post game, but we are doing it in the main game, thanks to Seal, so yeah, it's die. If you have a Pokemon that knows it, you can die to the ocean floor. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have found my sister's Purloin. Or should I say a Light Pod? Okay, Rohan, let's see who are Asperger's strongest Pokemon. Go get them, guys. So yeah, we have a battle against Hugh, or Bolt. I keep going against my wrong. You can tell it's been a while since I've seen this guy, so yeah. But anyway, full team of 6 now. He ain't messing around, so yeah, let's give him a good battle. So he's starting with his Unpleasant. I'm gonna go for, of course. Actually, I wanted to change my move, like I said. I want to try Stone Edge over Rock Slide, even though again the 80% accuracy is what I'm very much worried about, so yeah. But anyway, Swagger. That's to be a bit annoying. So yeah, battling against you always gets you riled up. So I'll go for the U-turn here, I think. He's going for a Restore. This is going to hurt us really badly if we get ourselves in confusion. Luckily we do not. So yeah, I'm going for the U-turn and get out of there. And from that range, I think one of our fast attackers should be able to do this, like a Beatra, so let's give that a go. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Dragon Balls. So how those are, yeah, we'll teach Serena Stone Edge and we'll see how it goes. Stone Edge is strong like Acrobatics, so it's super effective. That's kind of one reason why I want to do that, so yeah. Hey, here comes this Bufalon. I'll go for the Dark Pulse. I don't think we one-shot, but we'll do a lot of damage to it. He's probably saying him because of Beckerhorn. And yeah, I'm correct. That could probably knock us out, but it's okay if it does. Nah, it doesn't. So yeah, we'll go for Dark Pulse. I'm guessing because it's Unstab. I feel like he does have some Helldive on this. Maybe I'm thinking about his other battle, let's just say. Anyway. There we go. A Flygon now comes out. That's his new edition. It's a very cool new edition, I must admit. We'll go for the Dragon Pulse. It is cool that he gets a unique Dragon-type Pokemon on this side. So we'll take that out. Good stuff. Electros, another new addition to this team, I believe. I'll go into Serena once again. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't think he has a move for Beatra, but hey, I'll try it. Oh, he does actually Dragon Claw, so that's why I did that. So yeah, let's go for, once again, yeah, I kind of wish I had Stone Edge here, but that's okay. Go for the Rock Slide. One idea I had with Stone Edge 2 is if I'm really getting fed up with the accuracy, I can go for Unclaws to try and counter that a little bit, so yeah, and he has leftovers in this too. And I miss. So yeah, This Electrosia is going to be a bit of a pain to take out. So I might try a different strat. So yeah. Because yeah, it's not working too great. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go with the U-turn. He's going to go for Flamethrower. So I'm wondering if I think Beecher could take it from that range. If not, they'll be weakened a lot, so yeah. So I'll take the Flamethrower, hopefully. Yeah, so Leftovers is definitely helping out a lot. Now, yeah, this is making me think of another move that I can have in that 4th slot over Fly later. Well, we might talk about that later today, so yeah. So yeah, we'll go for Dragon Pulse and yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't think we would have one-shot, so I guess I was okay to do that kind of strange play on my part. Is a Simisear. We'll go for Dragon Pulse. Try and do a lot of damage to it. And there we go, got the one-shot evens. There you go. And his last is a Superior. Let's see his starter. Let's go for Flamethrower on it. Yeah, level 68, so he is kind of close to our levels. Anyway, it gets knocked out. Not too bad. And Beecher does a very good job in that battle, once again. Like they were in the PWT. This bitter yet refreshing feeling. Right. I'm really glad you're my friend. And that's nice. And also this guy, sir. It's so warm here. Let me get to the point. I have papers to log guesses left behind. With these, you can read the ancient scripts in the Abyss runes. As my own small little way to atone for my sins, I'll read them to you. So yeah, now we're able to read the Abyss runes script. Just to make sure though, you reach the Abyss runes are easy to dive and elevate. You must write from the ciphers you find the Abyss runes by yourself. Alright, so now we have another reason to go to the Abyss runes. We can now actually decipher the text in there. So that'll allow you to get through the puzzles a bit easier, because I'm pretty sure it'll just straight up tell you what the what you need to do to get through. You know, it's the same as black and white, so that's a thing. And then yeah, you'll also be able to read the text at the top, which gives you a little lore about the place, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now though, let's do one more thing for today's part. I also showed this actually. So if you go back to Drifthill, we can actually find Bolt again. I won't be doing this now. I think I want to save it for later, where it's a bit more fitting. Yeah. As you probably said, you can battle him. I believe he's a daily battle too, so he'll be a very good source of EXP. And a decent challenge too. And yeah, here he is. So yeah, it wasn't all bad that I showed that Drifthill, but anyway. Didn't really ends up there, considering, you know, he hated Team Pass, and now, yeah, he's able to forgive those that deserve to be forgiven. So now, yeah, let's go to Opelucid. And yeah, like I said, this will be the last thing we do for today. I was just reminded of Iris. Yes, the champion, that Iris. Yeah, I did it. Hexus, thank you. I won because of you. Well done, Iris. What do you want? What do you want to talk to me about, Grandpa? Ah, yes, I was thinking about the past. I traveled all over the world looking for a successor. I went to remote places such as the Village of Dragons. Now, yeah, this place was mentioned in the anime, wasn't it? That's how I met you, Iris. Yep, I was the strongest. Yes, I was surprised. You're one with your Pokemon. I'm battling with so much joy. Just watching you made me smile. Your opponents felt disappointed by the defeat, but at the same time they enjoyed the battle. It was completely natural for me to decide I wanted to make you my successor. I'm so glad I came to Unova. There's so many different people and so many different Pokemon. And you know what? In the Village of Dragons, people take living alongside Pokemon for granted. I'm surprised some people in Unova didn't think that way. I found your reaction to be a breath of fresh air. As conditionally lead the Village of Dragons, you want to broaden your experiences and become the champion. So as I promised, I've been training you as a trainer and as a gym leader. An order direct from Alder came as I was training you. Alder was smiling though. He lost to Anna and retrained himself. He asked me to help him with his special training, but it was ghastly. he wanted to become an immense obstacle for you, the new champion. For that alone, he pushed himself incredibly hard. Alder was really strong, and even when I felt a bit weak, he encouraged us. He said that even when their backs are against the wall, my Pokemon have an intense look in their eyes. So that's why I won, but I feel like I still have a lot to learn. Don't forget that feeling. And now, if I may change the subject, when you came to Opelucid City, I gave you those clothes, right? You're a champion now. It's alright to dress up a little. Are these new clothes? Okay, I'll change them right now. Wow, it's such a flowing dress. What's important is your mental preparation as a champion, Iris. When I was little, Pokeballs didn't exist yet. Sometimes Hoko run away from awful trainers and didn't try to understand them. But you are fine, right? I can tell. Your Haxus loves you very much. Before I decide, I know what kind of champion I'll be. There's a myth in Sinnoh that says the reason why Pokemon jump out is because they want to thank people. I'm sure that we and Pokemon have helped each other and enriched the world since ancient times. These memories have been engraved in each Pokemon's heart. So I want Pokemon and people to get closer and closer. As a champion, I want to tell that to everybody. Good. If anyone could do it, you can. That's nice. I know what kind of champion should become. So now we know why Iris became champion. Or at least a bit of backstory to it, so yeah. But anyway though, if you wish, I could teach a Pokemon the strongest Dragon type move. So yeah, he can teach Draco Meteor, obviously. I'll definitely show that move because again, I'm definitely thinking about it later. So Draco Meteor is 140 power, 9% accurate, but you lower your social type by 2 stages. For the Choice Scarf moveset I was thinking of for Vitra, this is a very good move. Yeah. It basically means that either as a lead, it could just nuke the first Pokemon, and then after that I could switch out, or as like a non-lead, it can come in, Draco, and finish the battle. So yeah. Of course, as the lead though, it doesn't always have to use Draco as well. I can obviously go for Dragon Pulse if I'm confident, or go for Dark Pulse if it's super effective, so yeah. So yeah, there's that. And it also helps that in the PWT, unlike the Battle Subway, the opponents do use similar types of Pokemon. So like, the Jimny is always going to use that type, right? So yeah. Anyway though, that'll be it for this part. Next time, I think we're going to go check out Humalau City. That's one of the things I want to do. So yeah, look forward to that. I'll see you guys again for that.